So now that we've done a couple questions, I want to make a big, huge summary of everything that we need to know about how to graph these things accurately. Okay, that's the key. How do you graph accurately? Okay, so first things first. Intercepts never fail you, and they're really easy because, of course, you're dealing with X-intercept, a Y equal to 0, a Y-intercept, and X equals to 0. Whenever you're playing around with zeros, they're so nice because things start canceling out like crazy. The second thing is find me that non-permissible value by solving that denominator. If you solve that denominator, you know that you've got the vertical asymptote. And then now you know how to manipulate things, right? If you know how to manipulate things, which is really easy, especially using synthetic division, you can find that nice little horizontal asymptote, which of course is our k-value. And boy, that's going to be easy. Another thing you might want to put on here is maybe just pick a point. Also, you might just want to pick a point to help you with some accuracy as well. I'll throw that in there as we go. Let's go. So here's our question. And it says, first things first, identify all the asymptotes, all the intercepts, let's go. Well, the first thing I'm going to do here is it's pretty obvious. Right here, I'm going to do my NPV. You know and I know that my NPV happens when x minus 2 cannot equal to 0. Bring the 2 over, x cannot equal to 2. Now I can figure out this is my vertical asymptote by letting it equal to 2. Perfect. There's my 2. There's my vertical asymptote. Now, let's figure out the horizontal asymptote. Real simple. I already got it solved for x equals to 2. Watch the synthetic. Here we go. 4 minus 5. 4 comes down, right? 4 times 2 is 8. 8 and minus 5 gives me 3. There's the remainder. So I'm going to have 4 plus division statement. Don't forget, 3 over the original equation that I'm going to divide by, which is right there. So that tells me I've got a horizontal asymptote at 4. Here we go. There we go. So this is what it's going to look like. Okay, so now that I've got that said and done, I'm going to start looking at my, guess what? Intercepts. Okay, so X-intercept happens when y equals to 0. So here we go. Let's put a 0 in there. 0 equals to 4x minus 5, x minus 2. Check this out. This is the best part. I love this part. Makes it so easy. Cross multiply. Look at that. 0 times x minus 2 is just 0. 1 times this. Oh, look at that. That just gives you 4x minus 5. Manipulate this. Bring the 5 over, of course. Okay? You're going to add 5 to both sides. Look at that. Look at this, look at this, look at this. You're going to have 4x equal to 5. Divide by 4, divide by 4. X equals to 5 over 4, or 1 1/4. Okay, so x at 1 1/4 is about there. Okay, there you go. Now, watch this. If you thought that was easy, let's find the y-intercept. And y-intercept happens when x's are equal to 0. Look at your original equation again. Look. X's are 0. That means that's 0. That means that's 0. 4 times 0 gives you 0. Look at this. Y equals to minus 5 over minus 2, which if you think about it, is just 5 over 2, which is, yeah, 2.5. Right? So your y at 2.5, which is right about there. So now you can start graphing this thing. Check this out. You know it's going to come along this asymptote here. You know it's going to go through those 2 points, and you know it's going to go over here. Now, the only problem is you got the left side graphed beautifully, but what about the right side? Well, remember what I said back here. You could just go out here and, oops, let's go a little higher so you can see it. Pick a point. Pick any point you want. So I'm going to pick a point that lives out here, real simple. And I'm going to use this original equation here. So watch this. I'm going to pick a point. I'm going to choose, well, let's choose 3. Okay, watch this. Get rid of all this. Here we go. And I've got 3. So x equals to 3. So 4 times 3 minus 5 over 3 minus 2. 4 times 3, of course, is 12. 12 minus 5 over 3 minus 2, which is 1. 12 minus 5, of course, we know is 7. 7 over 1. Oh, my goodness. That's 7. So at 3, 7, there's my point. So that means this guy's going to come down this way, and away we go down this way. And there's how you graph a beautifully accurate graph based on no calculator, just using your brain.